Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of Shadow and Bone. This is Season 2, Episode 3. If you're wondering why it's taken so long to watch the next episode, it's because I got a community guidelines strike on my last reaction for sex education. And so I couldn't post for a whole week, which was very annoying. So that's why there was just a random whole ass week without a video, because yeah, I couldn't do anything. My bad. But we're back now, and we're very excited to jump into episode 3. I heard this one and next one were a lot of people's favorites of the season, so I'm very excited to check it out. Before we do that though, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. But otherwise, let's check out Season 2, Episode 3 of Shadow and Bone. Oh yeah, she got those scales implanted.
Ready to take on the fold?
I feel ready to take on the world.
I need to take on the world.
Don't get cocky.
Land travel is so boring. That'll take days. Come along. Prepare to decouple.
Can this boat fly? That would be sick ass.
Secondary barge release.
This is a flying boat. Oh. This is the loudest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You're way over the ground and the air, Gaily.
How is this even possible?
Dude's got a straight up fighter jet. Are we gonna fly into the fold? Because that doesn't seem like a fantastic idea.
All the guards who work the fights at Hellgate are loyal to Pekka and on his payroll. All but one.
I mean fights.
Hell show. It's exactly as you'd imagine. You'll be in Pekka's sights now.
Well, welcome to the gang, Gaily. There's 6 of you,
It's a game of chance.
according to the title of the book.
We both have to wager something to play.
1899, boy.
I have the proceeds from the sale of my father's farm.
Set you and your brother up for a very sudden future.
Then let's do it.
Something tells me he's gonna screw you over.
Hundreds of years have passed, and you have dragged us right back to where we started.
I should have murdered the first king I ever met and taken his crown. A lesson.
Well, too late now.
The entire country will be ours.
A little empire.
Perhaps.
That would be muy frightening. You should, make sure your boat's on the ground before you try this, just in case you knock someone out and crash the boat. Is this enough, though? Is it working? I can't tell. What's happening? Ah, that's what I said.
I don't know.
Do this on your own.
Well, you made him angry. Can you fly above? Definitely a day for night shot. Okay, well, we made it. We made it out the other side. That's good.
Another happy landing.
Or these are our homies.
Looks like we're about to enjoy a traditional Ravkin welcome.
Hey guys, remember when we fled from this army?
I really changed so much, Rasky. I know it's been a number of years, but people swear I remain boyishly handsome.
It can't be.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
Moisardovich. My prince.
He's a prince? Hey, yo. He so he just decided he didn't want to be a prince for a while?
I present Nikolai Lantsov, Major of the 22nd Regiment, Grand Duke of Moldova, and second son to His Most Royal Majesty, King Pyotr III, ruler of the Double Eagle Throne.
Double Eagle Throne.
Oh, Carolina, you heard you were dead?
You lying bastard!
You can't hit a prince like that.
You have to go before he sees you. It isn't safe here. He's created monsters.
Quiet now. David Caustic.
Hey.
The shadow monsters. So they are creatures of fold.
Their creation has left me plagued by cough. Headaches that pierce behind the eyes like hot daggers.
He's like, figure it out.
Me, we would. I was responsible for hiring Kazbrecker and his crows.
That was you.
Technically. Oh, god damn. That is a whole ass historical monument, brother.
It's been a saving grace for so many.
Damn, this is like it's like a U.S. Capitol.
Who else made it here? You might not like the answer.
Only the ones that suck.
You came back.
Ah, this bitch.
You don't need hollow apologies, you need alliances. I'm here to offer you mine.
Need a burrito.
You need all the help you can get.
Friendship. Yeah.
I'd still like to know why you didn't tell me. Tell you what? That we'd met before. In my defense, it was dark. And when I woke up, you were gone.
Touch tips. Did a little smoocheroos. A child. Get him. Get him.
Who are you? And what are you doing in here?
We're from Hop & Sons. Tuning and repairs.
Hey. Did you cut this wire?
How dare you accuse him?
He hates piano.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, I love this kid's accent.
I hate piano.
Oh, he can, yeah. Close enough.
My turn.
Oh, no wonder he hates it. He sucks ass. Kid's awful.
That's really good.
One final tap.
Really good.
Sure. Yeah, he'll just sauce that little number out there. Meanwhile, Jesper's falling in love, baby. Look at that. Look at that eyes of longing. Damn, son. Where did you learn to play piano? It was like the episode of The Last of Us. Frank and Bill.
We were ambushed, Kaz. Whatever this is, this blood feud you have with Pekka Rollins, I don't believe it's about some saints-forsaken club. You are gambling with our lives, and I deserve to know the reason.
Yeah, she's like practically your girlfriend, so. Damn, girl. She low-key kinda stacked.
Pekka Rollins killed my brother.
And we destroy him.
Oh, damn, she's ride or die. She's like, all I needed was a reason, baby. We'll cut this man down if he wronged you. Slap that bitch on there. Bah! This is so intimate. You can do it, buddy.
Was there no one to protect you?
You can protect each other. I'll protect both of you.
Look for Mogens' tells. What's yours?
What's his tell? He gets super nervous when a smoking hot assassin is half an inch away from his face.
No one's ever smart enough to look for the real one.
Nina, darling. There was some steaminess happening.
We need some new blood. It's not what you think.
It's exactly what we think. It's exactly what we think.
I was just thinking that he's shit at first aid.
Bum, 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 bum. That background music just made me think of a pop song. Bum, 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 ch, bum, 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 ch, bum, 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 ch, bum, 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 ch.
I'm here for the killers. People like me.
Lock the door.
Kill this barrel rat.
Oi. Throws a chair at him. Just for good measure. Whoo, let's go, boy. All day. Okay, well. You were doing alright. All this physical contact is just fueling his rage. My leg!
I recommend the cane.
My leg! Oh, when he swings that, it's a pokey ass. Rip that guy's cheek open.
This city's price is blood. And I am happy to pay with yours.
Try not to piss your pants, buddy. I'd be kind of scared too.
You're all with me now.
You could have just rung the bell, little one.
Ding ding.
Why wouldn't you throw the knives at him before walking in the room?
I know all the right places to cut so I can slow you down.
Why is this guy impervious to knives? Chuck knives at his head.
Look for his tells. Any signs of a weakness.
He doesn't feel pain.
Not feeling pain is a weakness. You won't know when to stop until you put him down.
That's true. Like in Mistborn Chronicles. He doesn't realize when he's bleeding out.
You know all the places to cut.
So does she.
I know all the places too.
That's my girl. That's my girl. Oh, sorry, brother. Are you bleeding? You could use a rag to clean that up. Yes. Couple more for good measure.
You're gonna tell me where to find the Firebird?
You are the one who's afraid, Alexander.
Ooh, using your government name, baby. She used your government name, son.
What?
Your burns.
David's like, what's that?
Cut off back
Super necessary.
We have to leave now.
We need to find the third amplifier.
Firebird.
Yep.
Well, until then, a proposal. We can try to stop this country from falling apart. And tell the Fjordans to shove their bounty up their arse in the process.
Okay.
I bring you under the wing of the royal family. My name becomes a shelter to you, and a banner under which we can enact change.
Your name?
Marriage.
This is a proposal. You're suggesting
I'm not
marriage.
proposing a love match.
Mal can be a
He's completely insane.
fun little side piece.
There's no us. If we snuff it because we're scrappy little orphans who tried to go it by themselves.
It's kind of our thing, isn't it?
Yeah, scrappy little orphans. That's not very funny, isn't it? It could be orphans. He can be the prince's personal assistant. Every chance you get, boy. Every chance you get. Every day, son. Every day. Probably gotta do it. Oh, one of these people is gonna get bodied.
Can you stand and answer me?
Just let me.
I'm afraid no.
Don't kill her. Bro, if she's dead, that sucks.
Was the boy there? What's his name? He renamed the Crow Club the Kalish Prince, and Pekka would never see himself as anything other than a king.
Interesting. He knows. Jeff?
Albie.
Albie Rollins can't help who his father is. You can't punish him for that.
I mean, he can. He shouldn't, but he can.
You won't have to touch a hair on his head.
Yeah, you'll just strategically place a few objects and kill him.
No more explosions. Not that kind.
Metaphorical explosions.
I finally found a weapon to end all of this.
What weapon?
It's an M1 Abrams tank.
Suffering.
Ah, what? Oh, hello, puppy. Here, take some of this shitty bread.
Put me in the ring. I want to face the man calling the shots, to see who to damn in the
Back
afterlife.
off! We're taking a giant. You, into the ring.
It's
Now!
like, you don't look like you can fight. We don't want you. You get to watch your mans unload on someone's sister. Muscles McGee about to throw down. Ooh, this man built. This guy's a cannibal. Look at this man's fiercely hairy chest. Random guy. Yeah, yeah. You're like way stronger than this guy. One good punch and this man's unconscious. Good night. That's my dude, just absolutely yoked out of his mind. Giving him the business. Oh, it's his leg. That's the damn right, Matthias. That's the damn right. Ah, boy, Chief.
Matthias! Matthias!
Hey.
Matthias, please!
Sup? That's your girl. That's your girl. Wait, you guys don't recognize her.
Bring me Casbreaker, or I'll see to it that your Fjordin's next fight is to the death.
Ah, don't do Nina like that. Those are some wet coughs, brother.
Yes.
Those are wet.
The moment Jenya is conscious.
Oh, good, she's still alive. Alright, Kylo Ren. About to do a force connection.
I will be waiting for you. With open arms.
Okay. Evil Edward Cullen right now. Well, Billy. Whole time diamond in the bottom row grills. Bum, 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 ch, bum, 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 ch. Now that song's stuck in my head. Oh, hello.
I've made my decision.
And it's yes. Okay, I feel like a lot happened in that episode. Like there's a lot to cover. And I feel like I'm definitely not going to cover it all, but a lot of stuff happened. We pick up, obviously, aftermath of last episode, right? So, the whole mission to get Kaz Brecker's, like, financial situation, like, that all happened. And people were injured, and Nesh got hurt by the pig-faced assassin guy. Friggin' Nina got, like, almost shot and stuff. Did she get? Yeah, she did get shot. Alina, she got the little scales of the serpent implanted in her, and was all like, and did all her spooky power stuff. So that all happened last episode. And so, okay, so the first thing that happens in this episode is our homies are like, hey, we got to go to the fold, but we can't get there. We're on a boat, and we have to go across land. And our homie, Mr. Pirate McGee, Sturmhond, or whatever his name was, his fake name, He's like, trust, I got this. And he activates his boat, and it just like separates like a little like a little dinghy. You know, when they put out dinghies to swim in the ocean, paddle in the ocean. But it's just like it's like a little drop ship. He's got a friggin' jet engine on it, and he's got his helper dude that does air. He's an airbender, and they're just like, let's go. they just go off. They go off into the fold, and it super doesn't work. Alina uses her dual amplified skills, you know, level up in power. She's like, I got this. I'm gonna take this whole shit down. And then she tries, and it fails spectacularly. Like, not even close to working. Like, it's a rough go of it, honestly. Poor attempt. She tries though. Fails. She passes out. They crash the boat on the other side. No bueno. Obviously bad juju. You know, we gotta train a little bit harder. We gotta beef ourselves up some more. Do some more push-ups. You know. And they land on the other side, and the first army is already like there. They're like, hey yo, speak your names or you're gonna catch some lead. And our pirate friend is like, Chief, buddy, dude, bro, do you not recognize me? And they're like, what? And he takes off all his clothes. Like, he just had this stuff. He had this ready to go. Dude must have been sweating his goddamn nuts off. Like, my man's had his whole ass pirate outfit on and a full, like, military regalia uniform underneath it. Like, dude must have been cooking under there just for the dramatic reveal. He was like, I am willing to just like sit in agonizing uncomfortability for hours, days even, just for the possibility that I can do a dramatic reveal where I announce myself. And it turns out he's like a prince. He's the second son. I think that's what I picked up. Is he's the spare. And what that means is there's an actual prince who's like first in line for the throne. So if like the king or queen dies, the prince is elevated to king. And this man is the younger brother. So he's like he steps up if something goes wrong with the prince. That's a key plot point in the show Young Royals, if you've seen that. But so that's an interesting twist. This man is a prince, and he, you know, has at least some sort of power within this country to make some changes, but obviously he can't do everything he wants, and Alina and Mal need to partner with him to make meaningful change in the meantime, while they're also searching for this Firebird. And they also need to not get murdered by the First Army while they're here. So my man's is like, I have a proposal of a proposal. And he's like, how about we get married? Political only. Promise no, only butt stuff. You know, there will be no romance involved. It's purely physical. No, he's like, it's an arranged political marriage. It'll be Gucci. Something tells me it's super not going to be Gucci. Like, this is very much going to drive Alina and Mal in opposite directions, right? Because now what she said, you're going to be 40 feet away in a line of soldiers. So like, he goes from being like her personal best friend, assistant, lover, to like being not allowed to be with her for image purposes, and she's going to be with Mr. Pirate Man, and maybe they'll develop a bond. I don't know. There will be a strange quadrangle of love developing between her, Kerrigan, Mal, and Pirate Boy. Potential romance abounds everywhere, I guess. But we're still on Team Mal always. And then the episode ended with her knocking on his door in her like nightgown, and he's like practically shirtless. And it's like, why was that part? He had to be unnecessarily shirtless? Like, a dude's kind of built. Like, but there was some. Did she need to knock on his door at midnight? Like, what's going on here? Like, this is a question or confirmation of your alliance that you could have came to at breakfast, Alina. What are you doing here? Like, you trying to play something right now? Like, come on now. You didn't need to come to this man's room like half naked, 2 a.m. What is this? Like, meet him tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning and be like, hey, I agree. Let's do this fake marriage thing. But no, it is what it is. Our homie David, good old David, he is back in town, and he's been tasked with figuring out what the piss is wrong with our boy the Darkling. He's like just giving him the super secret book. He's like, here, just take this. You know, arguably poor judge of character. Like, this man's not very smart. If we're being honest, for like a quadrillion 1,000-year-old super general, Kerrigan is not the brightest bulb, if we're being real. Like, he's just like people that he super probably can't trust. He's like, here, take this super important book with all the secrets of the world, all our deepest, darkest secrets that I need to rule the world. Take this book. And it just gives it to him. And then him and Jenya are like, yo, we need to get the hell out of here. Like, this place sucks. Time to leave. He just cut his mom's finger off. Like, this place, he's a weirdo. Time to bail. And they try and run away. And Jenya gets caught. No build-up, by the way, to her getting caught. She's just, like, at the ruins. She's like, I'm here, David, I'm here. And then, like, half a second later, Jenya, why are you running from me? And his spooky ghost monster, like, eats her. But not really. Just, like, cuts her up, probably, because he said later that she's conscious. So she's still alive. Good old David, he escaped with the book. And so that's a thing to keep an eye on, what's going to happen with him. I don't know. Ooh, Jesper and Wylan, they are tasked with doing some investigating on a house. There's stuff going on. They're like, dude, there's no glass factory over there. What's going on? And Kaz is like, hey, go figure out what's going on. But I have a feeling he knew the whole time that the kid was there. This kid's, I love the kid's accent. He's got the same accent as his father, and it's just great. And he also sucks ass at piano. But they find this kid and they fix his piano, and then Wylan plays this like dirty melody. Just oof, fantastic. Just the sauciest little number you've ever heard in your life. And Jesper's looking at him like, God damn, I want this kid so bad. Like, he's looking at him like, brother in Christ, like, how did I not remember you? And turns out they've boned before. So interesting twist is they've spent a night together. Which is just it's a fun little thing. They spent the night together, but it was dark and someone was gone the next morning. So, you can forgive him for not being completely remembering, but it kind of felt like the scene from The Last of Us episode 3 with Bill and Frank, where he's playing this beautiful song on the piano and he's just the other guy's just looking at him like, oh my God. Like, this is the most attractive thing I've ever seen in my life. And so, yeah, they had some bonding, and they come back home and they tell Kaz about the kid, and he already knew. He's like, what's the kid's name? It's like, okay. I named him Albie, so that's fun. I don't know if that means anything, but Kaz is smart. He's like, dude, he named the club the Kalish Prince. Like, he only sees himself as a king lion. Like, obviously there's a child. Like, Kaz is just like a mega genius. Honestly, this dude's goated. Ooh, Kaz had a big episode, eh? He won. I mean, let's talk about his fight scene in that bar. He's like going ham on people. Dude walks around with a limp and a cane and like pure charade. Just he'll body you immediately. He strolls in to this bar and he's like, "Hey yo, I need some homies that are ready to fight and ready to kill. Like I need a crew, essentially." I mean, he's already got a crew, but he's like, I need some cannon fodder. Some people who are gonna be front lines, you know, put your body on the line type people. And the punk at the bar is like, no, we all work for Pekka Rollins. Sorry. Everybody kill this guy, please. And Kaz beats the living daylights out of everybody there. And then essentially calls this man like a little bitch. He's like, brother, like, don't ever disrespect me again. And then looks at everyone else. He's like, who do you want in the front of the line when Pekka Rollins comes for you guys? You want this little punk baby boy, or do you want me? Like, I just beat the shit out of all of you. Like, I 1v4'd you and came out, you know, on top. I win. You all work for me now. And it's like, honestly, goated. Honestly, it's just what a champ. What a champ. But his best scene is with Inesh. She's getting ready to go kill this assassin, and they have this intimate moment where she's like, brother, I need to know, like, you're putting us in danger. You are playing with our lives. Like, you're getting real loosey goosey, a little willy nilly with the fact that we might die. I need a quality reason to why I shouldn't bail right now. And he gives her the reason. He says, Pekka Rollins killed my brother. And like, almost without hesitation, she is like, then we end him. It's like, yes, Inesh, yes. Queen, like, ride or die. All she needed was she just needed like even a remotely okay reason for wanting to kill this man, and he gives her a rock solid reason, and she's like, all right, that's all I wanted. Like, I'm in it full time. I'm in it, baby. Like, just, she's ready. And then they share this very intimate moment where he kind of he gets like as close as possible to physical touch with her, right? Where, you know, he's still got his gloves on, but he's like, he's you know, not a huge fan of blood. He is kind of cleaning her wound a little bit. He's not very good at it. Like, dude sucks, arguably. Like Nina says, he's awful at first aid. But it's just a very intimate moment where he's giving her a little bit of advice at the same time. He's like, you know, this pig man you're about to go fight, just watch for some repeatable actions, some tells. Everyone's got tells. Even you've got a tell. Like, he's watching her, and she's like, what's your tell? And they're like getting super close to each other's faces, and it's like, ooh, this is so steamy. This is like a sex scene, but none of it is like, none. Does that make sense? Like, this is like as sensual as a sex scene gets, but they're both fully clothed, talking about how they're gonna fight a pig assassin and like cleaning a wound, and it's like, ooh, this is steamy. This is some steamy stuff. Like, oh my god. And I don't know, if Nina had never interrupted there, might they have gotten just the tiniest little smooch, and then Kaz has to go like wash his mouth off because he's like, physical touch. No, that scene was super hot. That was really hot. Liked it a lot. What else? Ooh, Inej murders the pig man. Love it. Fantastic. She messed this dude up. You know, she just had to have a little bit of patience, This man doesn't feel pain. Answered my question. I was like, why is this dude immune to knives? Turns out he just doesn't feel pain. But that's not always a good thing, because she can cut him in all the bad places, and he won't realize that he's dead before it's too late, essentially. And he kills her. Or no, she kills him. And, you know, excellent work. Oh, and then Matthias is in a fight club. Unwillingly. He has been thrust into a fight club against a cannibal man who killed like I think that was like a boar. Like he fought a boar and just like smoked that boar and like probably bit it too, because he's a freak. He's a little nasty little freak like that. But this kid's got like, or this guy's got like sharp razor teeth, and he's just like a spooky looking dude. And he's doing all flips and stuff, and he's like, you know, acrobat, you know, spunky little guy. He's gonna try and fight Matthias, and Matthias is like, I am a gargantuan man. Like, look at my super hairy chest. I will beat you to death if I actually try. Like, and it's just so funny because this man's just throwing in some shots. He's like, all right, I gave you 3 shots. I gave you 3 good ones, and now it's my turn. Punches this dude in the face. Absolutely bodies him immediately. Snaps his leg, and then gives him one good punch, and the dude's gone. I don't know if he killed that guy, but hopefully he did. That guy's donezo. And unfortunately, our girl Nina is there to witness this event, and it's almost like good old Matthias was in a little bit of a trance. You know, when he gets in that fighting mode, in that bloodthirsty mode, he kind of like zones out a little bit. It took him a minute to realize that she's talking to him, and then he gives her a look like, I don't know, it's like a look that's like, I love you, but I'm trapped in here. Forget about me type look. Freaking Pekka Rollins shows up, and he's like, hey yo, I'll sauce you 2 options. Either I can get your boyfriend out of prison, or I can make sure his next fight he gets murdered. Like, those are your choices, and you just have to get me Casbreaker. Like, it's like, freaking A. Don't test our girl Nina like that. You know, we don't like that. You know, don't test her loyalties, man. We don't want her fighting against our team. She is a crow through and through. All right, she's a crow. She's part of the team. You can't be doing it like that, and it's not good. Not a fan. But yes, okay. I think that's all the important things that happen in this episode. All the things we need to look out for going into next episode. This one was a solid one. I very much enjoyed this episode. The Six of Crows fans are living right now, aren't they? Like it's. I feel like the Six of Crows storyline is just so much more interesting. You know, the Alina's storyline is probably more important, but the Six of Crows storyline is like, yes, this is my favorite part. Oh man. Like, they're all just so spunky, and they have such character, and they're so much more likable than Alina. I mean, Alina's fantastic. I like her a lot, but like the Six of Crows, like if she's a 10, they're like a 20, right? Like, they're just so cool. But no, this was a fun episode. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here, or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut reaction to this episode, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. That would mean the world. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.